Before we begin, to all my subscribers, always grateful for you. Many thanks for the years of support. To any newcomers and lurkers that are watching this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, feel free to subscribe. There's no memberships here, no Patreons, no Toy Store sponsorships, no videos behind paywalls. I don't want your money. Your viewership is more valuable to me than anything on this channel. And in this day and age of social media, unfortunately, numbers matter. The more likes a video gets, the more subs you pull in, the better chance your video was seen by everyone. And that's the goal here. So if you can help me out by tapping a few buttons, it mean the world to me. Thanks so much, y'all. I put some good work into this video. I hope you enjoy. What's up, y'all? This is Just J Hernandez, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 figures of the year so far, Summer Edition. Here we go. All right, today in the house, we're going to be looking at some of the best figures this year has had to offer so far. This is the second video in a series of 4 for the year. First was done in spring, and now in the throes of summer, we're on to the next. And what makes this one special is that we get to what makes these videos special and to what happens to be my favorite part. We start to pick these guys off one by one. Or not. Every figure in the standing top 10 now has to defend their spot. But seeing that we have a bevy of good stuff that's landed from then to now, you most definitely know a handful of these figures aren't too much longer for this world. As a refresher, from 10 to number 1, we have got... At number 10, McFarlane Superman. At number 9, from Icon Collectibles, we have got Vampirella. Number 8, Skeletor. Number 7, Shredder from NECA. 6, Ronin from Star Wars Black Series. Number 5, from Boss Fight Studios, we've got Red Sonja. At number 4, from Jada's Street Fighter line, we have got Blanka. At number 3, from Kyoto, we have got Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu Hayabusa. At number 2, from Mythic Legions, we have got the Tarpiculi. And at number 1, we have got Maximum Spider-Man. So, which of these guys stay, which of these guys get knocked down a peg, and which ones go? Keep in mind that I also reserve the right to just throw figures completely off this list, because I'm silly. And spoiler alert, this one's going to be a bloodbath, y'all. Going to be a good time. So, with that said, let's get to it. Starting at number 10. On the OG list, we have got McFarlane, Silver Age Soups. Does he stay or does he go? Drumroll, please. He goes. And he's being replaced by Frazetta Girls, Icon Collectibles, Conan. McFarlane Soups, it's a good figure, but even McFarlane's best ain't getting a spot on this list, let's be real. So, taking his spot by Crom, we've got Conan. Awesome accessories, beautiful paint, sculpt work is out of this world. Only reason it's on the back end needs a little work in the articulation department. Legs and hips are great, crunch is terrific, but could use a little help in the elbows and neck area. Other than that, a real champ of a figure. Frazetta Girls' best offering so far in this line, in my opinion. At number 9, defending their spot, we have got also from the Frazetta Girls Icon Collectibles line, Vampirella. Does she stay or does she go? We've got a lot to cover here, so I won't leave you on pins and needles. She goes. And she's being replaced by, from Boss Fight Studios, Another killer lady in her own right. We've got Red Sonja, who was originally at number 5. So, if that tells you anything, we are in for almost a completely different list here. So, Vampirella, while a great figure, like Conan, beautiful sculpt and paint, but could use a little love in that articulation department. Red Sonja here, a nice combo of all 3 components, making for a fairly well-rounded figure. She stays because, number 1, I love Red Sonja, and 2, whether you're a fan of the character or not, this lassie pops on a shelf. Terrific accessories, great styling. Articulation ain't half bad. Yeah, y'all. A strong offering from Boss Fight here, and I'm glad that she's staying on for a bit. Coming in at number 8, defending their spot, from Mattel's Masters of the Universe line, we have got Skeletor. Does he stay or does he go? No suspense here. He goes. A great figure, but nostalgia isn't all it's cracked up to be these days. And he's being replaced by, from Savage Crucible, another agent of medieval mayhem, we have got Nashorn, the Disinherited. And yeah, y'all, if you were a fan of Savage Crucible's Lemurians, you'll love their human offerings as well. Super solid figures, outstanding sculpt work, outrageous paint detailing, and articulation that surpasses almost every medieval fantasy figure out there. I'm a big fan of this line. Harbinger Studios, whether they're doing fantasy or sports now, they know how to bring it to the game. And I'm here for it, y'all. At number 7, defending their spot, from NECA Toys, we have got the Shredder, old Shredhead himself. Does he stay or does he go? Well, if context clues tells you anything, seeing that Sonja went from 5 to 9 and Skeletor got completely knocked out, Shredder goes. And he's being replaced by, from Romanky, we have got Gun Girl. And man, y'all, this is a dang sweet figure. Shredder, don't get me wrong, a good enough figure, but good enough just ain't good enough, if you know what I mean. Gun Girl here, above and beyond. Beautiful articulation, plenty of accessories, lots of options. This thing will keep you busy, and she looks so good while she's doing it, man. While I may have liked her to be a bit smaller just so she can scale with the rest of the cyberpunk stuff out there, whether it's Jada or Buzzmod, there's still no taking away how great this figure is. At the OG, number 6, we've got, from Star Wars Black Series, Ronin. And you ain't got to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. He goes, and he's being replaced by the original number 4 on the list. We've got, from Jada Toys, a Blanka. Ronin, like Shredder, adequate, but just doesn't have the skills to pay the bills, especially for the price. And Blanka here, Jada's best Street Fighter offering so far. And they've been at it for a bit, so that's got to tell you something. Awesome accessories, impressive articulation for a big guy. Paint is more than decent, only reason why he's on the back half. I just wish Jada's sculpt work and detailing were just a bit sharper. While a lot of other stuff out there comes at you in pure 4K, sometimes their stuff strikes me as being stuck in 720p, if you get the analogy. Good stuff, still in HD, but could always be better. That said, though, Blanka is still rocking enough to stay in this genre. Still an impressive piece, and I'm happy to have him in the collection. So, at number 5, the halfway point, With Red Sonja gone from her spot, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? At number 5, we have got the original number 2 from Mythic Legions. We've got the Tarpiculi. And yeah, y'all, still impressed with this one. Preference always plays a big part here. I have an affinity for skeletons, and in this case, super modular skeletons that look gnarly as heck. But yeah, y'all, still had to have this one on the list, one of my faves from Legions this year. And for as much of a fan as I am of their stuff, I don't see anything else they got coming this year beating this guy. I've been stoked since they showed him off 2 years ago or so. Maybe it was even 3. Anyway, I digress. Tarpiculi still rocks, and the list would most definitely not be the same without it. At number 4, the original spot, which was occupied by Blanka. We've got ourselves our second to the last mystery figure. Who's it going to be? From a little known custom company out of Asia, we have got the Black Suit Neighbor from Mess Toys. And yeah, y'all, these indie companies are bringing it this year. Like Romanke's Gun Girl, Mess Toys' Black Suit Neighbor is just one of them figures you just want to keep playing with. Also, the figure shines in its simplicity, y'all. Now, you guys know I have an affinity toward the black suit. Streamlined, classic, to the point, doesn't take much to make me happy. Should also mention, reasons this thing ain't top 3 is mostly due to QC. Like a lot of Reveltech and Reveltech clones, it has a penchant to pop out of its joints every which where. Paint could also stand to be just a bit cleaner in the insignia, and seeing that it's modeled after Amazing Yamaguchi, there's no escaping that uber stylized look. But other than that, full on freaking race games, y'all. I love it. And if you ain't seen the video for this thing, you should. It's really good. All right, y'all. We finally made it to the top 3. And at number 3, defending their spot from Kyoto's Amazing Yamaguchi Reveltech line, we've got Ryu from Ninja Gaiden. Does he stay or does he go? He goes and is being replaced by another dude clad in black, stalking the night. We have got from Executive Replicas and Loose Collector's Iconic Heroes line, Hunter Rose, Grendel. And I'll say this, preference plays a huge part here, you guys. I ain't even gonna trip. This is still an awesome figure, and I've been waiting for a Hunter Rose for so dang long. I was duped by legendary comic book heroes in the aughts. I was duped by Shocker Toys in the early teens, and finally, in the year of our Lord, 2025, I finally have my Grendel. That's some patience right there, y'all. Plus, I just friggin' love Loose Collector. I've been a fan of their work since the Angel Fire, GeoCities, Figure Realm forum days, y'all. And to see the work they're doing now makes me beam with pride, knowing I've been fanboying over their stuff for the better part of 20 years. My God, I'm old. Anyway, I digress. I can't think of a better way to honor them in this countdown, but with their own work of one of my favorite characters in comicdom. And if you haven't seen my video for this one, get on it, y'all. It's freaking killer. At number 2, the Tarpiculi's old spot. Is it going to be another mystery figure, or is it going to be someone else? Taking the Silva and one notch down from its top spot, we've got Max, Spidey. And don't get me wrong, still a great figure, still one of my faves this year, still the best Marvel Legend this year, still Hasbro's best Spider-Man to date. But when I compare it to the new number one, who will remain nameless right now, while I won't grub on the price of Spidey, I gotta keep it real about what annoys me about it. Unless we're talking about the most amazing accessories in the world on a comic figure, I'm mostly in it just for the figure itself, the hands and the heads, especially when it comes to a Spidey figure. And while I enjoy the heck out of it, I gotta steer my way through a few things I don't want in order to enjoy this figure, and that's what it really comes down to. While I think Legends is onto something here with the Max line, Hulk aside, of course, I'm hoping we start getting a few more figure accessories that are a bit more practical in use. When it comes to sculpt and articulation, this Spidey is S tier in my eyes. But when it comes to everything else that came with it, that's where it could use some work. Still though, this thing is so dang good. Get this Hulk out of here. And now, at number 1. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who is it going to be? Well, it's actually 2 figures. Same line, same sculpt, same articulation, but their temperaments couldn't be more different. From Storm Collectibles, we have got Arena, Ken, and Ryu. And y'all, what can I tell you? While I always thought Jada was good, these are better. Way better. Way better. And for a fan of Street Fighter like myself, this is truly what I've been waiting for years. I've always had big respect for Storm, their craftsmanship, their attention to detail, and of course, their video game offerings. Only problem was they usually scaled a bit too big for my taste. Enter Storm Arena. We've got that same Storm articulation and then some. That Storm sculpt and then some. That Storm paint and then some in pure 4K. But now in a true 12 scale that can fit into so many other toy lines now. And yeah, y'all, I can't say enough great things about these guys, especially for the price that they're coming in at. While their larger figures used to cost either a little under or over $100, these guys at most $30. I love it, y'all. I think Storm has a bright future with this scale, and I can't wait to own what they got coming down the pipeline. Baki, SNK, Darkstalkers. This truly is a step in the right direction for Storm, and I'm freaking here for it, y'all. For real. Watch my video on Ken if you haven't too. Plenty of comparisons to Jada. Storm is a winner in more ways than one. All right, time to have a discussion in them comments below. Was I too harsh with who I knocked out completely? Who do you think I may have missed this year so far? And remember, keep it civil, y'all. It ain't that deep. We're just talking about toys. We're all here to have a good time. I'd originally planned this to be a series of 4 videos, but seeing that my performance season is picking up as we speak, we're gonna skip the third, and the last one will be coming straight to you, hopefully after Christmas. So ho ho ho, y'all. And with that said, we are gonna go ahead and sign off. Respect yourself, respect those around you. We will go ahead and check you later. And as always, stay frosty.